Hey everybody, I wanted to jump on here real quick. Um, I wanted to talk to you about why. Why am I doing this business? Why, what is gonna help me succeed? Why am I doing this for my family? What is my ultimate reason? Now, I hope my phone doesn't die because it's at like 13%, but I have it plugged in. So, I started network marketing back in 2013. Okay. So my ultimate goal back then was to make money. I was 19 years old. Or excuse me, I was 20 years old. No, it was just before I turned 13. Or it was right before I turned 20. It was April before I turned 20. And I wanted money. I'm a red, so I love money. Um I love helping people, but my ultimate thing back then was I love money. um, anyway, but I had a newborn on my hand. He was under a year old. Um, I I needed to be able to provide for my family. Um, Little did I know I was gonna get a really good paying job with the state later that year, but it didn't matter. I wanted money. I wanted to be able to provide for my family. I wanted to be able to um, make as much money as I could. That's any young 20 or 21-year old, mentality. It's I need money, I need money, I need money. So fast forward 4.5 years, I no longer was with that company. I mean, it was great until it wasn't. And unfortunately, a lot of MLM companies are like that. When you have makeup, when you have weight loss, when you have health and wellness, beauty products, skincare products, stuff like that. They're great until they're not. When you get into the legal cannabis industry, sorry to say, but it's gonna get great and it's gonna stay great and it just keeps getting better. Forbes is expecting the cannabis industry to grow by 700% by the year 2020. The company that I'm with has grown already 3,000% since it opened up in May of 2017. 3,000%. Like, we're ground floor. When I started looking into this business back in April of this year, I just wanted to look at it. I knew I didn't have the funds to do it. I hadn't been working since June of 2017. I know I didn't have the money. I didn't have really the drive. I didn't know enough about it. But I knew I was on so many different meds for all of my ailments, um, that I needed something. Like, even if I was just going to use the product, I needed something. I've tried CBD products before, didn't really get into them. I started really using them like Mayish, June-ish of this year. Um, we mainly looked into it because my fiance was having back problems and he had a herniated disc at L5S1 and he needed relief. Like, his leg was in so much pain that it was going numb and the sciatic nerve was pressing, or essentially, excuse me, it was pinched. And his entire right leg from his lower back down to his toes were numb. Like, couldn't feel the gas pedal numb. So we looked into it. We tried, a couple different products, like the gummies at the gas station and the fruit shot that tasted like crap. Excuse my language, but it did. It tasted like piss. Um, and we looked into a couple different things, and we even tried a vape pen. Okay, well, keep in mind this vape pen was pure THC, so it wasn't even CBD. There was no health benefits to it, and my fiance actually got really sick off of it. He got sick because, well, we found out it was not THC, or it was THC, but it wasn't just THC. There was fillers in it to make it vape oil. Essentially, it was a dab pen. but there might have been mold or mites or, pesticides in or on the medical grade marijuana that was disapproved for medical, dispensaries. Because when you have a medical dispensary that sells medical marijuana, it has to have zero impurities. Because you can't give a cancer patient medical marijuana and there be mold on the actual plant that they extracted everything from. Think about it that way, you guys. So this dab pen that had THC oil in it was disapproved to be able to use for medical grade because there was impurities. There was either mold or mites or pesticides or some kind of chemical compound on the plant that didn't pass testing. So when you have something like that, and then you get you get it from a recreational dispensary or a gas station or a vape shop or a smoke shop, you have to realize that, excuse me, sorry, somebody's calling me. You have to realize that they're not going to be pure. The reason why they're where they are is because they were not approved with zero impurities. Okay, that's the main difference with, CBD is not all created equally. People don't realize that. But when I started really looking into this company in July, so my upline's upline, so second to the CEO, she sent me the information in April. Looked at it. I took a free tour. I didn't really do anything about it. Nothing. It was interesting, but I knew I didn't have the money for it. In July, my sponsor, Shanna, she is absolutely amazing. First of all, she's an ER nurse. But the fact that she is using CBD as well, and it's been helping with her depression, her anxiety, it's helped her kid with ADHD, it was helping so much in her family. I was like, I gotta check this out. Like, crazy. So I checked it out. I checked it out with my fiance. And with me being in network marketing, I wanted to essentially look at the comp plan. I knew that it had to be a completely different comp plan than it was with my first company. Because if it wasn't for me. So I looked into the products. I knew I wanted the products, period. I needed to get off all of my meds. I wasn't me on my meds. I was not myself. But I knew, because my fiance had to go for back surgery, I didn't want him stuck on opioids and narcotics and harsh drugs that were just going to make him worse, I felt. But when you have an ex-husband that was a pain pill addict, you don't want your current soon-to-be husband to get on those either. So that was my reasoning behind it. I didn't want him to stay on those, nor did I really want him to use it, but I knew he had to. So I looked into the company. I checked out the comp plan, and the comp plan, you guys, we get paid 8 different ways, and you can buy your first 2 promotions. I've never seen a company's comp plan at all in network marketing as amazing and complex as this one. Like, holy crap. Like, I get so excited talking about it because it is so amazing. 8 different ways. I get paid 50%. 50%. We get paid up to 85% on the products. Oh my God. Like, it is amazing. And you can choose what you come in as, which is, I think, is fantastic. But when you post on Facebook, me and my fiance are getting, are have ordered 12 bottles of CBD. Who wants one? And your messages get flooded with people who are like, I want a bottle. I want a bottle. How much is it? I want a bottle. I want a bottle. You're in the right business. Because people have ailments, you guys. ECS deficiency is crazy true, and it's proven to be true, but doctors won't tell you about it. Endocannabinoid, I hope I say that right. I know I say that wrong. But endocannabinoid system deficiency is 100% true. Oh my God, Mom, stop sending me messages. She's texting me pictures. But a doctor's never going to tell you that you have that deficiency because they want to put you on meds. Oh my God. She just sent me like 10 messages with pictures. Anyway, they're not going to tell you about it, but look it up, you guys. Endocannabinoid or ECS deficiency. It is completely true. Any type of ailment will throw your body out of whack and will give you the deficiency. Us as mamas, we produce CBD in our breast milk. We have that endocannabinoid system throughout our entire body with CB1 and CB2 receptors. We need CBD. But the fact that the other day I was playing upstairs with my son, we were playing Pokemon Monopoly on the floor. You guys, I'm 26 and I could barely get off the floor. But my shoulder was hurting. I was kind of going like this, my shoulder hurts. And he flat out said with a straight face, Mom, do you want me to go get your CBD oil? I can rub some in for you. He's 6, you guys. But the fact that he sees me so excited about this product, the fact that I'm off all of my meds, I was on 8 or 9 different meds on a daily basis, some 2 times a day, some a double dose 2 times a day. I was taking Excedrin every single day. I was getting migraines out the behind. And I'm completely off of them. Completely off of them. And he sees it. But the fact that I have made more money in this company just by jumping in as an executive. So as an executive, I get paid 50% on what I do. And essentially anybody that I enroll, period. 50% right off the bat. And I get paid 4 levels down. Okay. I get paid on reorders. It's true residual income. But it's absolutely amazing. I came in at that because I knew I wanted to make bank with this money, with this company. I wasn't going to settle for a 30% builder pack when you only make 30% on what you do and that's it. I wasn't going to settle. I settled with my last company for 4.5 years. I was not going to settle with this one. I knew I was going to make bank with this money or with this business. And I have. I've made more money in the very first month and a few days that I've been in this business than I did the entire year of 2017. Entire year. Let that resonate for you.